First question. Ready? What is the technical term for the process of converting atmospheric nitrogen into ammonia or usable nitrogen compound by soil bacteria like rhizobium? So the answer is fixation. The fixation is the answer. Okay. Ready for the next? Which specific structural part of a plant cell acts as a tough, rigid protective layer outside the plasma membrane made primary of cellulose? So the answer is wall या cell wall कह सकते हैं. ठीक है. Next, what is the specific term for the slow geological process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal under high pressure and temperature? So the answer is carbonization. Next, which synthetic plastic is thermosetting polymer that is poor conductor of heat and electricity, commonly used for making electrical switches? And the answer is backlight. Backlight is the poor conductor of heat or electricity. Next, what is the term for the biological process of casting off or shedding skin, feather, or exoskeleton by animals like snakes or insects to allow growth? The answer is molting. Next, what is the SI unit of pressure? Defined as 1 Newton per square meter. So answer is Pascal. ठीक है. पास्कल इसको पा भी कहते हैं, PA. Pascal or Pa. Which property of metals allows them to produce a ringing sound when struck by a hard object? Sonority. Okay. Next, what is the specific term for the striking rapid biological transformation of a larva into an adult insect or amphibian? And the answer is metamorphosis. Okay. Next, which dynamic force always acts parallel to the contact surface to oppose the relative motion between them? अब ये आंसर आपको आना चाहिए. The answer is friction. फ्रिक्शन ये हमेशा अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में लगानी पड़ती है. नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज द टर्म ऑफ द आर्टिफिशियल What is the term of the artificial controlled watering of crops at regular intervals to assist agricultural growth? That is, the answer is irrigation. Now the next question. Which zone of a candle flame is the hottest and undergoes complete combustion? कैंडल्स जब जलती तो उसके कई सारे जोन होते हैं, आप लोगों ने पढ़ा होगा इन द साइंस. तो उसमें का कौन सा जोन जो होता है वो सबसे हॉटेस्ट होता है. The hottest one is the outer. Outer zone is the hottest zone when a candle is burning. Now, the next, what type of mirror or lens is used in solar furnaces to concentrate sunlight into a single point to generate immense heat? The answer is concave. Now, the next, what is the term for the chemical breakdown of a substance by passing an electric current through its liquid or solution form? The answer is electrolysis. In football or soccer, what is the term used when a player scores a goal by accidentally kicking or deflecting the ball into their own team's net? So the answer is own goal. गलती से होता है ना, अपने खुद के उस करते हैं तो गलती से अपना ही गोल चला जाता है. दैट इज, उसको क्या कहता है, ओन गोल या सेल्फ. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. In cricket, what is the term used when a batsman is dismissed because they use their body or pads to obstruct a ball that would have otherwise hit the wickets? ये आप लोगों को पता होगा, दैट इज एलबीडब्ल्यू। ठीक है। हाँ, अगर विकेट हिट हो सकती है बॉल और उसको बॉडी या पैड से रोका गया, रोक गई, तो इट विल कॉल द एलबीडब्ल्यू। व्हाट इज द टर्म इन वॉलीबॉल फॉर अ फोर्सफुल downward overhead hit aimed directly into the opponent court to score a point? The answer is spike. Okay. Next, in badminton, what is the official name of the lightweight conical object with feathers or a nylon skirt that is hit back and forth across the net? तो एक्सप्लेनेशन बहुत लंबा है लेकिन आंसर बहुत छोटा, दैट इज शटलकॉक। नेक्स्ट, what is the specific term in a basketball for a shot that is executed by jumping high into the air and forcefully slamming the ball directly through the hoop? The answer is dunk. बास्केटबॉल में दो टर्म, एक डंक और दूसरा ब्लॉकिंग। ठीक है। नेक्स्ट, इन चेस what unique maneuver allows a player to move their king two squares toward a rook and hop the rook over the king simultaneously for protection? The answer is castling. कास्लिंग ऐसा मूव होता है जो किंग, जिसके थ्रू दो स्क्वायर चल, किंग जनरली अपने चारों तरफ सिर्फ एक स्टेप चल सकता है, बट इस मूव मूव के थ्रू इस ये मूव अलाउ करता है कि वो दो स्टेप भी चल सकता है। कास्लिंग, स्टेलमेट, ये कुछ ऐसे वर्ड्स हैं जो चेस से रिलेटेड हैं। Which classic wrestling style contested globally strictly prohibited a wrestler from grabbing or attacking their opponent legs below the waist? The answer is Greco-Roman. Okay. Next, in professional golf tournament, what is the name given in the official person who carries a player's club and offers strategic advice during a round? Caddy. So in a golf there is a one word more, birdie. जब एक ही बार हिट करने पे बॉल सीधे पॉकेट में चली जाए तो वो बर्डी कहलाता है। ये भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है कि बर्डी और कैडी इज रिलेटेड विद द विच स्पोर्ट। ओके, तो गेम इतना सुनने बताया नहीं था। नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज द टर्म यूज्ड इन टेनिस फॉर एन अनरिटर्नेबल पावरफुल बेसलाइन शॉट hit immediately after the ball bounces off the court surface? Ground stroke. Okay. Next, in water polo, what is the maximum total number of players allowed to be inside the pool for a single team during live gameplay? 7. वाटर पोलो में कितने होंगे? 7 होंगे। बास्केटबॉल में 5 होंगे, वॉलीबॉल में 6 होंगे, हॉकी क्रिकेट फुटबॉल में 11, रग्बी में 15, कबड्डी में 7। तो ये याद रखो कि किस गेम में कितने प्लेयर्स यूज होते हैं। नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ द वाइट chalky mineral powder that weightlifters and gymnasts apply to their hands to absorb sweat and increase grip friction? The answer is मैग्नीशियम। मैग्नीशियम यूज होता है, आपने अक्सर देखा वेट लिफ्टर या जिम्नास्ट से कि वो पाउडर अपने हैंड्स पे रब करते हैं या फिर उसको उसको उसके बाद ही कोई चीजें वेट लिफ्टिंग या जिम्नास्टिक करते हैं। नाउ नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज द specific name of India's indigenously built advanced twin engine delta wing fighter jet project intended for aircraft carrier operations? TEDBF। ठीक है, जो इंडिया का इंडिजिनसली बिल्ड एडवांस्ड ट्विन इंजन डेल्टा विंग फाइटर जेट है उसका नाम ये है। नेक्स्ट, which global technology giant officially collaborated with the Election Commission of India to distribute verified voting guidelines to prevent election misinformations? The answer is Google. Okay. Next, which country officially became the 31st member of NATO alliance, preceding Sweden? The answer is Finland. What is the name of India's indigenous mission designed specifically to send Indian astronauts into a low Earth orbit for the first time? Gaganyaan. The answer is Gaganyaan. Next, which country made history by becoming the first to successfully land a robotic rover spacecraft near the rugged south pole of the moon? That is India. अभी हुआ था कौन सा चंद्रयान 2 या चंद्रयान 3 तो सक्सेसफुल. Now, the next. What is the name of the newly inaugurated regional semi-high speed train system connecting Delhi with the national capital region? Rapid X. Rapid X. Next. Which country hosted the International United Nations Climate Change Conference COP28, where a historic deal to transition away from fossil fuels was struck? The answer is UAE. Next, which state-of-the-art deep space telescope launched by NASA captured the sharpest, most detailed infrared images of the early universe to date? The answer is Webb. Okay. Now, ready for the next question? Which major country completely passed which major country completely passed legislation declaring a national state of emergency due to severe climate driven drought, disrupting its primary agricultural food chain? एक तरह से कह सकते हैं किस कंट्री ने इमरजेंसी को उसकी ड्यू टू द फूड चेन? सो द आंसर इज जिम्बाब्वे. जिम्बाब्वे ने इमरजेंसी घोषित कर दिया. नेक्स्ट, what is the name of the high-speed secure digital communication network being rolled out globally that relies low Earth orbit satellites to provide universal internet access? The answer is Starlink. Okay. Next, who is the current Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? Starmer. Okay. Next, what is the term of a system of government where power is divided between a central national authority and various constituent state units? Federalism. Okay. Next, which historical British document introduced in 1773 was the first parliamentary act passed to regulate and control the affairs of the East India Company in India? The answer is Regulating Act. What is the specific term for an introduction or introductory statement in a constitution that explains its core values, philosophy, and objectives? Preamble. Okay. Next, which prominent Indian social reformer founded the Aligarh movement to promote modern scientific Western education among Muslims? The answer is Khan. Sir Sayyid Ahmad Khan. Next, what is the constitutional term for a legislative body that consists of two separate chambers or houses? The answer is bicameral. Okay. Next. Which is the legal term for a formal legal petition or application filled in a court of law to protect a broad public interest rather than an individual case? And the answer is PIL. तो सुना ना PIL दाखिल करनी है. Next. Which Governor General of India officially implemented the highly controversial doctrine of lapse policy to annex independent princely states? Dalhousie. Next. What basic constitutional right prevents the state from practicing religious discrimination and ensures a separation between religion and government? The answer is secularism. Next, which dynamic socio-religious organization was founded by Swami Vivekananda in 1897 to carry out humanitarian relief and social work? And the answer is Ramakrishna Mission. अब इसको याद करें, स्वामी विवेकानंद इन 1897, रामकृष्ण मिशन. तो ये तीन टर्म जहां पर, इन तीन में दो टर्म जहां भी आ जाएं समझ जाओ, तीसरा टर्म आंसर. नेक्स्ट. What is the term used to describe a parliamentary session where member can ask questions to ministers regarding administrative lapses or governance policies? Question answer. Next. Which deep water shipping route connects the Red Sea directly to the Mediterranean Sea, slicing through Egypt to avoid sailing around Africa? The answer is Suez. Next. Which festival is widely celebrated across India as the Festival of Color? Holi. Holi. कब है होली? अब इतना आसान तो आना ही चाहिए. Next. Which continent is completely frozen, uninhabited by permanent residents and mostly home to penguins? That is Antarctica. अब अंटार्कटिका के बारे में जान लो. पेंगुइन्स जो होते हैं, पेंगुइन्स अभी पीछे रील बहुत ही वायरल हुई थी पेंगुइन्स की. तो पेंगुइन्स उड़ नहीं सकते, बट दे कैन स्विम वेरी फास्ट. इतना तेज वो स्विम कर सकते जितना तेज आप दौड़ नहीं सकते. They can swim at the speed of 32 km per hour. Okay. Next. Who wrote the famous classic collection of Indian animal fables known as the Panchtantra? Vishnu Sharma. Next. Which is the smallest state in India by land area? Goa. Okay. So these are the 50 questions.